Ryan, right now there's great competition on the blue line. You knew that coming into the season, and how much is that knowing that the other guys and the way they're going to play? How much does that really just improve the total competition of what's going on amongst the six, seven, or eight of you, however many are here at the time?
Yeah, I mean, we just want to go out there and help the team however we can. I think that we've all been playing some pretty good hockey, and we just want to continue that moving forward. We want to try and be the engine for our team and really help drive that puck up the ice. And there's always going to be internal competition on any team, but we're all friends. We all hang out together, and we're in the locker room together and everything else. So we don't really worry about that. We just try and go out there and do our best for the team every night.
But right now, you and Marcus Nudavara have really opened some eyes, and I don't think it's coincidental that you both are healthy right now, which is something that neither one of you was throughout the entire season last year.
Yeah, it's good. He's a good player, and I think we built a lot of chemistry last year. I think that he's come a long way too. I think that he's really impressed me at the start of this year, just in his defensive game, and the way he's playing in the corners and down low is just so much better. Not that he was bad at it before, but you can just really tell a big difference in his game where he's taking it to that level. And his confidence just impresses me the most about him. The way he plays, the way he handles himself out there on the ice. Whenever he goes out there, he wants the puck. He goes back hard for a puck, and he's always out there trying to make a play. So that's not an easy thing to do all the time, especially when he's not getting the same amount of minutes as some other guys. So for him to go out there and play like that every shift, I mean, that's the most impressive thing.
I want to ask you this because if I ask him, he'll downplay it, but how much is he a big part of what goes on in the room? Because he seems like a guy that people really like. I don't know what it is about him, but he seems like he's a great teammate.
Yeah, he is. He's an awesome guy, and I think people really gravitate towards him. And you just joke around with him, and he's just a good guy to be around all the time. He's just a guy that you kind of want in your group and want to be around, and you can just tell the way that other guys treat him and the way other guys see him that everyone gravitates toward him. So he's a great guy to have.
This game tonight, you're playing against a team that's in a little bit of disarray right now. They're trying to figure out who they are, and even though Torts always says you guys are trying to figure it out, I think you guys have a much better idea. So how important is it going to be to play your game, especially establishing early in this one tonight?
Yeah, it's huge. Sometimes when a team is going through something like that, they're trying hard to find it. They're working hard to find it. So, sometimes during a night they can explode and they can come out with a huge night. So we know that they've been struggling a little bit, but we're not going to look at that and say, oh, their past games haven't been good. We want to focus on tonight, and we know that they're a good team. We look at their players, their lineup. They have a lot of good players over there. So, we know that they have some good offensive players that can, explode at any time. So we have to be ready for that, and we have to, make sure that our game plan and our focus is there to start the game.
Despite that Tortorella mantra, do you guys know what you are?
I think so. I think that we know what we want to be. I think that we have a good idea of the type of team that we want to be, and that's important to have that focal point. And when things start getting disarrayed a little bit and the structure starts to kind of break down a little bit, we know exactly where we want to be and who we want to be as a team. So that's the important thing, because some teams they don't know and they keep searching for it and they search for that identity. But I think we know what our identity is, and we just want to play like that more often every single night.